when the Boruto anime gave us the fight of Boruto and Sarada versus Shinki, a lot of people are absolutely going crazy over this because up to this point, Shinki was being built up as an utter badass. I mean, this kid was taking down people left and right. He hadn't really shown his full power, and even when he was fighting against Sarada and Boruto, you got the impression that he was holding back a great deal of his power, and we got to see Sarada basically push herself to her limits. We got to see Boruto once again rely on the ninja tools and not trust on his own power. And because of all that, because Boruto cheated, you had that one moment where Shinki was upset with Boruto, but he told him that the next time they fight, he better not use the ninja tools, and it was something that set up Boruto for a bit of a redemption arc. And because of all this information, a lot of people are highly anticipating a Boruto versus Shinki rematch, and I want to kind of throw some stuff out that some of you guys might not be aware of. But in Weekly Shonen Jump, when the Boruto manga does appear on a monthly basis, when this happens, there's typically a Boruto fan cluster that pops up in the issue where Boruto's being shown. And when this shows up, there's one fan cluster that had an entry that showed that Shinki has a serious rivalry with Boruto, and it's because of that. Because of that information, I do think that we are going to get a rematch between Boruto and Shinki, and I want to discuss not only the possibility of this rematch, but what we can expect from it. Now, I think that when you look at what's going on in the Boruto manga, and for you anime only viewers, this isn't going to have major spoilers in it, so you can feel safe watching this video. But because the manga does reveal that Boruto has a few things about him that gives him a bit of a chakra boost, I think that it'd be really cool if we saw Boruto and Shinki fight once again in the Chunin exams, because you have to look at it from this perspective. We know that the Chunin exams are held twice a year. We know that a little over a year has passed since the end of the Momoshiki Arc. This gives Boruto enough room to where he has gone on missions, he has gained the experience. I think it'd be really cool for us to have another Chunin exams portion in the manga, and if we were to go this route, I think it'd be a really good idea because it'd be fresh material. It'd be stuff that we wouldn't have a idea of what Kodachi would be writing, and it would allow Ikimoto the opportunity to kind of tell the story that he wants to tell from a visual perspective, since he already has a script given to him. And this would give Ikimoto the opportunity to kind of focus on some of the fights, and it would give us something to look forward to. And also, when you look at that, this gives us the opportunity for Boruto versus Shinki, because you could have Boruto have that one moment where he uses his karma seal, and because he's using that power up that he gets, we might see Boruto close the gap. And I know just from my own experiences that a lot of people wanted to see Curse Mark Sasuke versus Gaara. That was something a lot of people wanted to see, and see how Sasuke stacked up against Gaara at that point. And I think it'd be something really cool if we could kind of see something like that happen with Naruto's child fighting against Gaara's child. So seeing Boruto and Shinki have that type of fight, that'd be really cool to see. Now, another thing is I think it'd be really cool if we also saw Sarada have that fight, but most importantly, because Boruto now has the vanishing machine gun, because Boruto now has that karma mark, it gives us a really great opportunity for Shinki to fully acknowledge Boruto as being a true rival, because we do know from the Boruto fan cluster, as well as stuff that was put in the Boruto manga, that Shinki is absolutely upset over the fact that Boruto got to assist the Kage in rescuing Naruto, and he views Boruto as being a rival, part of that for that reason. Now, the other thing I think would be really cool is if we did have that moment where as they're fighting, we actually see more Shinki's personality, and we see just how much that affected him, that Boruto cheated during their match. And for Boruto, this be a great redemption journey, because originally Boruto won the fight. Boruto won, but he used the scientific ninja tools to do it. To have Boruto fight on this stage and defeat Gaara's son fair and square, one-on-one in combat without any ninja tools, in front of all the 5 Kage, in front of everybody in the village, I think that that would be the ultimate redemption story for Boruto, because using the ninja tools, Boruto, let's be real, Boruto disgraced his father at this point. Boruto brought a lot of shame to Naruto. If you go back to those scenes, a lot of people saying, how could the Hokage's son do this? So because of that, this gives Boruto the opportunity to do that. And I think we'll take this even a step further, is if when Boruto's fighting, he has Sasuke watching him, and taking that an even further step forward, I think it'd be really cool if Sasuke shows Boruto how Rock Lee used some of the inner gates. When you look at that, if you look at the fact that Boruto could learn how to copy those maneuvers and incorporate it into his own fighting style, I think that could be something that gives him the edge on top of the karma seal, but that could also be overkill. But I want to know from you guys, what are the 3 things you want to see most from Boruto versus Shinki as a rematch? Do you want want to see Boruto and Sarada fight? Do you want to see Boruto, Sarada, and Kawaki take on Shinki? Do you want to see Shinki versus Kawaki? Let me know what you guys want to see down in the comment section below. But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.